This is part 5 of Spider-Man and the X-Men. Deathbird and her companions have been taken over by symbiotes, and are attacking the Jean Grey school. No Girl has wiped Phoenix's memory, but Spider-Man hasn't had a chance to interrogate her. As Spidey and the X-Men push back against the symbiotes, Deathbird orders their retreat. They disappear through the portal, which Spider-Man and the others have dubbed Banff Gate. Phoenix confronts Spider-Man to get the truth out of him, but Beast stops her. They realize that the symbiotes have taken over Agent Brand's S.W.O.R.D space station. Spider-Man is the only one with any experience fighting symbiotes, and Beast needs his help to save Brand. Spider-Man follows the symbiotes through Banff Gate, and Beast and the X-Kids follow. When they arrive at the space station, they see that it's in ruins. Just then, a horde of symbiotes appears. In a reckless attempt to stop them from using the portal, Rockslide destroys it. Now, there is no way in or out of the space station. Spidey, Beast and the kids fight the monsters, but there are too many of them. In the nick of time, Hellion traps the symbiotes in a telekinetic bubble. At that moment, Agent Brand's symbiote attacks Beast. Beast says that he can handle her, and urges Spider-Man to find Deathbird. Eye-Boy leads the way, and just when they think that the worst is over, they enter a room full of symbiotes feasting on the crew of the space station. They see the intruders and chase after them. Hellion is powerless to save them this time, because he's already using all his energy to keep the other symbiotes in check. Ernst and No Girl realize that the symbiotes are leading him straight to Deathbird. They stumble upon Deathbird, surrounded by dozens of symbiotes. Deathbird's symbiote has taken over her mind and body, and Spider-Man realizes that the only way he can stop her is by letting a symbiote attach itself to him so he can harness the power of venom. He entrusts his subconscious to No Girl, and lets a symbiote attach itself to him. He attacks Deathbird, while No Girl attempts to reason with her subconscious. Spider-Man and No Girl are overwhelmed by Deathbird's symbiote, and are nearly consumed by it, when No Girl discovers that Deathbird is pregnant. Spider-Man mentions the baby, and Deathbird immediately finds the strength to emerge from her symbiote. However, No Girl is weak from her effort, and Spider-Man has been taken over by Venom. Just in time, Beast fires on Venom with a sonic focus beam, releasing Spider-Man. Brand has been freed as well. She tells Hellion that they are going to blast the symbiotes he has trapped out into space, but the damage they have done means the only means of escape is a pod with no heat shield, that cannot enter the Earth's atmosphere. Spider-Man suggests they stay here until the station is repaired, but Brand informs him that what's left of the life support systems would not be able to sustain so many people. That's when Glob makes a bold suggestion. His body is resistant to the elements, and he volunteers to strap himself to the front of the pod and act as a heat shield. Spider-Man argues with him, but he realizes that this is the only chance they have of survival. Glob is strapped to the escape pod, as it blasts off towards the Earth. As it enters the atmosphere, Glob absorbs most of the heat. He's in extreme pain, but he's getting the job of protecting the pod done. They land successfully, and Glob is thrown to the ground. Luckily, he is still alive. Later, we learn that Glob made it through without much injury. Now home and dry, Spider-Man decides to continue his interrogation of No Girl. He asks her point blank if she's the mole, but before she can answer, someone else says that No Girl can't be the mole, because they are the mole. It's Ernst. With her is Mr. Sinister, the villain she's been working for all along. And that's how part 5 of Spider-Man and the X-Men ends. Every year, Shen Yun showcases classical Chinese dance with hundreds of performances in theaters worldwide. Now you can view the performances online at shenyuncreations.com. Use our code to get a discount. Visit shenyuncreations.com, use the QR code on the screen or the link in the description below, and use the code IND91. Hurry, offer ends soon. Join us next time for the series finale. Will the web of deception finally be unraveled? What's next for the hapless professor and his students?